Why Yamaha changed to SMC fiberglass is multifaceted. There's a few reasons why. Number one, it is not because of material costs or material supply. They have SMC fiberglass in abundance because of their boat division. All right. And they weren't running out of Nano XL or Nano XL 2. It was primarily because of the ease of repair. It's a lot easier for any shop to repair SMC fiberglass than it was Nano. Number two was that Nano XL absorbs and it absorbs impact better. So people who were running into something, people who were crashing, those people, they were experiencing really bad failures with Nano XL, primarily Nano XL 2. Nano XL 2 was a lot thinner. It's a lot lighter, okay? It was a 40-pound weight difference. I mean, it's considerable. It was like 36 pounds lighter from Nano to Nano XL 2. All right? It was about 36 pounds. And that's a lot of material. That's a lot of heft. And when you run into something, you run into a rock, you hit the dock, you hit your trailer, you're running into someone else, God forbid, that thin material would hurt. That thin material would receive a lot of damage. And Yamaha was like, how do we mitigate that? How do we get people to have a better owner experience? Well, let's toughen up the ski a little bit. And that decision resulted in them saying, we don't have to spend $1.5 million for a new mold because the mold is the same. That's good. We use all the same material that we're using for our boats. That's good. Cost savings. And we add a little bit of heft and a little bit of thickness to the hulls of our FX wave runners, and we get rid of all these problems. The other big problem was that the Nano XL 2 hull, being thin, it was strong. Don't get me wrong, it was strong. People would hit things, but they wouldn't puncture the hull. And the interesting, or it was an unfortunate side effect, was that the paint would crack. The hulls were flexing. They'd flex and they'd give. Well, unfortunately, the paint couldn't flex and give as much as the hull did. And so the hulls, the paint on the hull would start to show cracks and spider web. And if you hit things or if you ran up the bunks of your trailer too quickly, it would burn the paint. And that paint would peel away and finally delaminate. So Yamaha's like, all right, what do we do? How do we fix this? Well, get a hull that doesn't flex. And so the paint adheres really well to the SMC fiberglass, and it doesn't flex, so it's not going to crack, it's not going to split. So right now, they're very confident that the hulls are not going to show a lot of the wear and tear and a lot of the distress that previous models were showing. And that's a really, really good thing. So when I talk to a lot of people, they all said, listen, this is a massive win. Like, this is a massive win. This is the right direction. And people go, what about the date? Oh my gosh, the weight difference. Oh my gosh, the weight difference. Oh, what are we going to do? And they all get all Twitter-pated. They all get all excited about, the weight difference. Oh my gosh. Yes, the weight difference from the 2022 to the 2021 is 40 pounds. It's 40 pounds. That is for the SVHO model only. The SVHO model is a 40-pound weight gain. How much is the weight gain for the HO? 4 pounds. That's it. Just 4 pounds. Now, the top decks are still Nano XL for HO and Nano XL 2 for SVHO. So the top deck is still the lightweight stuff. There's also another change that they made, and that was with the inner liner. They redesigned the inner liner. Well, they didn't redesign it. Excuse me. They recast the inner liner to a lighter material. They were able to shave off a little bit of the weight gain there. So that's good news. That was something that I thought was a smart move. I don't see anything with the inner liner breaking or giving way because it doesn't have the stress that the hull does. So I think they just were trying to mitigate as much weight gain as possible. Because again, SMC is a lot heavier. All right. Everyone complains about Kawasaki being heavy, but you never see Kawasaki's delaminating or cracking hulls.
Hey guys, thanks for hanging out. This clip was taken from our weekly podcast that we record here every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to watch the whole video, you can go to the Watercraft Journal's YouTube channel, go to playlists, and then click on live sessions. You're going to see it there. Otherwise, go ahead and leave a like, a comment, and definitely subscribe to the channel. It helps us grow. And again, thanks again for watching our videos, and we hope to see you soon.